Hello again, everyone. Larry Matson with you here with the Sports Scene Live. Glad to have you along with us. We're at Gonzales once again at Brewbachers, and we're going to be talking to the coaches about this week's games, and we've got the homecoming queen from Dutchtown. So stay with us, a lot to talk about.
Quality contractors use quality concrete. We have the best concrete in the nation right here in Baton Rouge. Our concrete is made to last this generation and the next. After more than 20 years in business, you're probably riding and walking on quality concrete. There is a difference in concrete. Make a choice that lasts for years to come. Go with the best. Go with quality concrete. Call or scan this code today for a free estimate.
The newest remodel restaurant in Gonzales is Brewbachers. Come see us at the same location, serving a variety of food with an exciting new menu to tempt your taste buds. Bring all your friends and meet on the patio. You'll enjoy the big screen TVs throughout the restaurant. There's something for everyone. The best hamburgers, po' boy, salads, and delicious steaks, as well as daily lunch specials. See why family and friends enjoy meeting at Brewbachers.
Marchand's Interior and Hardware Specialist. You got it made.
Come into our showroom and let our experts guide you through our large selection of today's latest trends. Marchand's flooring and countertop collections offer these styles with unbelievable prices. And at Marchand's, we install it all. Come in to see all of the promotions and specials going on now.
With Marchand's Interior and Hardware Specialist, you got it made.
Everywhere we go, people want to know
who we are.
So we tell them, we're Cypress Roofing. Everywhere we go, people want to know. People want to know who we are, so we tell them. We're Cypress Roofing, we're Cypress Roofing.
Call us today for your free evaluation.
Josh?
Call today, 225-450-5507.
Bertrand's Pharmacy has been providing personal medication counseling for over 30 years. Andy and Jeannie Bertrand, registered pharmacists, honor many prescription plans. Bertrand's is open Monday through Saturday. Phone 644-5641. Bro Welding and Industrial Supply prides themselves on same-day delivery. Customer service is our #1 priority. They deliver on time, every time. Bro Company, serving the area for over 30 years. On the web at broco.com. See Foti Financial Services for all your money needs. They have loans for any worthwhile purpose. Auto, furniture, appliance, home improvement, and vacation loans. Celebrating over 50 years of service, Foti Financial Services. See Gonzales Military for a big selection of kids' camo and cold weather gear. They carry clothes, rain gear, rubber boots, headgear, belts, and more. Gonzales Military, just off Burnside across from Lamandolas. When you're serious about appliance repair, call Hitman. They offer reliable professional repair for a wide range of household and commercial appliances. They'll have you back up and running in no time. Hitman Services. Sanama Muffler and Brake has been serving the Sanama area for many years doing exhaust work, brake, tune-ups, air conditioning, and general auto repair. Call Sanama Muffler for all of your repair needs. 644-2564. Got computer problems? Does your computer have a virus? Give us a shot at fixing your computer. Pico Computers has years of experience. Pico will have you up and running in no time. Call today, 647-8882.
Welcome back to the show, everyone, here at Brewbachers in Gonzales. They're open late after home games on Friday nights. Keep that in mind. And they got a great menu, and we've had lunch already. I can tell you it's great to be out here on the patio on a beautiful day. We've got Brock Mathern, the head coach at East Ascension, to talk about the Spartans. And this is tough on my part to talk to you about this game, because the game with Denham Springs was a 20-17 loss, but that doesn't tell you the story. The last second of the game, a field goal beat you.
Yeah, it's like I talked to the kids about. We're having these flashes where, we're showing the things we're showing at practice, and we're showing some great stuff, but we've yet to be consistent with it. And it showed towards the end of the game, 18 seconds left, we give up a big play to let them get in field goal range. So, we just got to focus a little harder in those tougher pressure situations, and, we'll work on that this week. But, just proud of the way our guys played hard for 4 quarters.
I saw Nick Saban over the weekend say that he would prepare on Friday what he would tell the team if they won after the game, and he also prepared a statement to say if they lost after the game. Do you ever do anything like that?
I think you have an idea, but you don't really ever have an idea what you're going to tell a team. You don't know what you'll tell a team after a game-winning field goal. So, no, like I told the kids, I think just proud of the way they played hard, played 4 quarters of football, and just didn't execute when it mattered the most. And there's some things we got to work on.
The year has not been the best year, obviously, for the Spartans, and you're building on that. You're working toward that. Do you see the improvement?
Yeah, I think there's definitely improvement, and look, we don't really look at it. We take a loss as a lesson and move forward and worry about what we have this week. We don't want to look in the future and just want to learn from the past. We worry about what we got going on right here, right now. So it's been some good things. I think we've had our ups and downs, but overall, I think we're improving and. Just got to put it together for 4 quarters now.
Now you're in the district, which is even tougher.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One of the best districts I've ever been around. Yeah.
Sure. You got Live Oak coming up next. What do you know about them?
Good football program. Their defense plays with a lot of effort. They fly around to the football, have a really talented receiver that's explosive and can make some big plays. They have a little rotation going on at quarterbacks, and both of them are really, really good athletes. So be another tough test for us, and we're just looking forward to competing.
Without giving away any secrets or anything, do you look at maybe their star player and say we're going to go away from him, or are we going to go at him, or how do you approach something like that?
Yeah, I think it just depends on the level of the player. If he's a highly rated player that has a ton of offers and is a guy that you can't stop one-on-one or in your regular defense, you'll come up with some special things to try to stop him, or if there's a guy that we can't run at, that we feel like we have to double team or change our game plan a little bit for, we'll do that. But, that's stuff that we're still looking. We're going to meet here in a little bit as a coaching staff and try to finish this game plan off.
How do you change at halftime? Do you go by what's happened in the first half, or do you see something, man, we worked on this, but we haven't utilized it yet?
Yeah, I think you go into every game with your game plan and then kind of a plan B if that doesn't work, but it's really trying to see what they come out in, if they still doing the things that they showed on film, or if they have something different for you, and you make your adjustments through there. I think really the big adjustments come on the fly. I think halftime is more of that calm before the storm, where you're just trying to make sure you're having your corrections, but I think the real adjustments come in the game, in those scenarios where things are going on and you don't really have a ton of time to think, or you're prepared enough to make those adjustments.
Do you have the defensive backs over here, the linebackers over there, the linemen over here in the locker room at halftime? How does that?
Yeah, we split them up, offense, defense, and then finish at the end with special teams. And then our coaches split them up by position when they get them to each of their sides, where we'll meet as a coaching staff at the beginning of halftime and then split up and have them go make their corrections.
The emotion of high school athletes can be so up and down. How do you adjust to that?
Yeah.
You're talking about teenage.
Yeah, me and my wife joke about it all the time, that our livelihood's in the hands of a bunch of 16-year-olds. But no, I think you just kind of go with the times. You adjust to them, knowing that they have a lot on their plate. They're dealing with teenage emotions, and they go through school all day, and you never know if one of them lose their girlfriend or what's going on with them in their life. So you just try to handle each one, how that situation approaches itself.
If they get an exam the next day or whatever, that can factor in here too, because their mind is not focused.
Yeah, and you want to make sure you do a good job of making sure that they're focused on their academics first, because they are student athletes and they got to handle the classroom first. But you try to find that healthy balance to where you don't put too much on their plate, but you give them enough for them to be ready on Friday.
Any particular player you'd like to mention that you've seen the improvement in, or that you enjoy seeing him develop?
Yeah, I think Javon Matthews, starting left guard, watching his progression from spring all the way to where he's at right now has been one of our better linemen, and just the way he's been approaching each week of workouts and practice and meetings, you can see the maturity that he's going through, so that's been fun to watch.
I'm glad you mentioned a lineman, because running backs, receivers, defensive backs, quarterbacks, they get most of the attention.
Yeah. Yeah, but you win the game up front. You know, we preach that to our kids every day. It starts with the offensive defensive line. So we try to love up on them big fellas and make sure they know that they're important.
Yeah. Do you have a big team?
Yeah, fairly big team. Our offensive line's really big, and defensive line has some size to them and some speed that I've never had before.
How's your physical right now?
We're good. We play a physical brand of football. We want to run the ball and play good defense, and luckily we're healthy right now. Still waiting to get our quarterback back, but other than that, you know, fairly healthy team.
Well, we're looking forward to talk to you again next week, and hopefully it won't be a last second loss. It'll be a win against Live Oak in the district. It'll be good.
For sure.
Be fun. All
yes,
right,
sir.
So thank
Appreciate
you.
you.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back with more after this.
We're here today at East Ascension High School to present our Player of the Week Award. Our corporate sponsor is Diaz Tire, and our plaque sponsor is Cooper's Pharmacy. Well, this week, Jeremiah Wilson receives the award. He's a senior running back. Tell us a little bit about what you did in the game.
No, I was just doing my part, scored 2 touchdowns, helping my team, trusting on my coaching side just to do my job, just, you know what I'm saying?
All right. And the Defensive Player of the Week goes to John Brown. He's a senior defensive starter for the team. How'd the game go for you?
I was just trying to play technique football to put my teammates in the best position for them to make the play. But if the play come to me, I make the play too.
All right, that's our Players of the Week from East Ascension.
Quality contractors use quality concrete. We have the best concrete in the nation right here in Baton Rouge. Our concrete is made to last this generation and the next. After more than 20 years in business, you're probably riding and walking on quality concrete. There is a difference in concrete. Make a choice that lasts for years to come. Go with the best. Go with quality concrete. Call or scan this code today for a free estimate.
The UPS Store is not just a shipping store. We're the shipping store. The Leave the Packing to Us store. The We Understand this is more than a package store. We're the pack it, ship it, guarantee it store. The Peace of Mind store. We're the right around the corner. Go to We Ship It All store. The UPS store. Be unstoppable. When we pack it and ship it, we guarantee it. So find your local store today and ship with confidence.
If you're from Louisiana, you know that doing things the right way matters. Around here, that means creating a great restaurant and something more. People know that at Don's, they'll always have fresh Louisiana seafood. They'll always be part of a family and part of a proud Don's seafood tradition. It's what makes us Louisiana's original Cajun restaurant.
Everywhere we go, people want to know
Who we are.
So we tell them, we're Cypress Roofing. Everywhere we go, people want to know. People want to know who we are. So we tell them. We're Cypress Roofing. We're Cypress Roofing.
Call us today for your free evaluation.
Josh?
Call today, 225-450-5507.
Industrial Marine Valve is proud to support local athletics. They offer valve, pumps, and repair services. They're located at 715 South Sunny Avenue in Gonzales. Phone 644-9220.
Hey folks, Craig at DeLone Supermarket with my main man Rod. We just want to let you know that we sell certified Angus beef, fresh produce, deli. Check out our Facebook ad at DeLoneSupermarket.com for our specials, and thanks for watching Sports Scene.
See Gonzales Military for a big selection of kids' camo and cold weather gear. They carry clothes, rain gear, rubber boots, headgear, belts, and more. Gonzales Military, just off Burnside across from Lamandola's.
Hebert Steel Incorporated, Gonzales and Baton Rouge, offers structural steel fabrication. Hebert Steel is a proud supporter of all high school sports in this area. Phone 644-5316 or 291-2144. For your next party or get-together, don't forget the ice. Pick up or order from a locally owned company. Bateman's Ice of Sanama. They deliver and supply storage boxes too. Bateman's Ice, the clink makes the drink.
Sanama Muffler and Brake has been serving the Sanama area for many years doing exhaust work, brake, tune-ups, air conditioning, and general auto repair. Call Sanama Muffler for all of your repair needs. 644-2564.
Got computer problems? Does your computer have a virus? Give us a shot at fixing your computer. Pico Computers has years of experience. Pico will have you up and running in no time. Call today, 647-8882.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Glad to have you along. And Sports Scene Live is sponsored by Quality Materials and the Selection Concrete Company. I want to mention that they are our corporate sponsor. And you can bring the whole family, of course, here to Brewbacher's out here. They got the renovated patio. It's gorgeous and great food. I know because I ate lunch here today. All right, let's talk football again. We've got the head coach and athletic director David Oliver to talk Sanama, and this time we got a W, 39-38.
Yeah, it felt great. You know, we've been knocking on the door and just couldn't kick it open, and so it was nice to finally get a win, especially on the road. You know, road wins are hard to get.
Are you concerned that you gave up 38?
Well, yeah, you know, yes, I always
You're concerned
am.
If you give up 3, I don't.
You know, I just thought it was a great gut check for our team, and I thought they stayed together. You know, we've talked on this show multiple years. I'm a huge believer in momentum, and I thought Scotlandville had it all in the first half, and were really in control of the game, and they probably should have been ahead a little bit more than 20-7, and then they had that bad punt before half, and we were able to take it right before half and score to make it 20-14, and we thought we maybe had a little momentum, and then they came out and got the touchdown and a stop and another touchdown, and all of a sudden we're down, you know, 32-14, and down 3 scores on the road, homecoming in a loud, hostile environment, and I tell you what, we started getting hot, and our kids started playing complimentary football.
We talked about that last week about coming back from behind, but never expected it to happen again, and that's quite a comeback.
It was a nice comeback, and like I said, once that momentum's it's hard to put your finger on it, but when you get it, and it kind of is contagious, and it feeds throughout the whole sideline and the stands, and the crowd gets behind you, and then all of a sudden good things start happening for you. So it was good for us.
Players feel that momentum.
Yeah, everyone does, and it was nice. It was a very clean game on both. There was no turnovers in the game, and
wow.
That's something that we strive for. And I thought our quarterback Cooper Babin played great. He threw for almost 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, and then he ran for 2, including a couple down the stretch. The quarterback run started opening up some things for our offense because they were overplaying the tailback. But defense hung in there, and when we needed a stop, I said there was no turnovers in the game until the next to last play we got a stop on an interception. We had a couple sacks, and they had a 3rd and long situation in their own end, and they threw a pop fly, and we picked it off and then kneeled it out. So
when you had the quarterback runs, are those design plays or are they scrambled quarterback runs?
These particular ones were designed. We design them so that the running back ends up being the decoy, and then the quarterback runs it. And I think Cooper's got great feet and can run the ball. I think he's been hesitant to do it since he broke his collarbone in the season opener last year. So, we hadn't been wanting to run him as much, but we feel pretty good about our backup, and he's had plenty of time to heal. So we're going to have to start doing anything we can to get momentum and find a way to win. So I was pleased to, everyone started district but us. We had the week 4 bye, so finding an opponent is difficult. You have to find something. It was easier with the week 4 bye, but Scotlandville, I don't believe Sanama ever played Scotland Field before, and like I said, it was their homecoming, and there's a lot of positives that came out of the game.
You've got Dutchtown. It is, of course, a rivalry game and district game. Talk about that one.
It is. We got to go on the road again for the 2nd straight year. In fact, it's a weird kind of quirk of scheduling that we have to play every Ascension Parish team on the road this year. So we'll get to go to EA and then Prairieville later on in the year, but then next year we'll have a chance to have them all at the pit. So, Dutchtown last year's game was it was 7-3 in the 4th quarter, and they just wore us down. They were huge, and that's why they almost made it to the Dome last year. They were physically oppressive. They got a good football team. They got a lot of momentum. They're 4-0. They're extremely well coached. They got veterans all over the team. I think they feel good about their secondary. They got the big D linemen that people seem to like. So just going over, even though it's not a long trip, hopefully our experience at Scotlandville, learning how to go play on the road, and we can we always like to say, man, let's manage this game and get to the fourth quarter with a chance to win and see if we got somebody who's going to go win it for us. So that would probably be our goal.
You feel like that maybe practices will be a little bit more upbeat now that you got a W?
Yeah, oh yeah. I think there's no
Attitude
doubt.
of the players?
Yeah, I think the players will have a little extra bounce in their step. Everything is a little easier when you win, you know.
And of course, when you look forward to the touchdown, that automatically picks it up in the eyes.
Yeah, anytime these guys all have, know each other from whatever, travel teams, Little League, and that type of stuff. So, these guys have competed against each other and with each other for years. So it's always exciting when you get to play another school from Ascension Parish.
The season is gotten to the midway point now in the district point. So now it's like your second season when you get into district play.
It really is, and that's what they say. Everyone's it's a fresh start at district, and the non-district schedule is, I guess, the ultimate purpose is to get you ready for district. And I thought we had some challenging opponents and some good. We were tested, and so I think that I feel pretty good heading into district that we've been battle tested. We've learned that we can play with adversity and come back from some adversity and find a way to win in hostile situations. So, I think there's a lot to look forward to.
Do you ever tell a team that you're better than what you're playing right now and we should be better than what we're doing?
Yeah, I guess I do. Probably every coach probably does. Our big, my big motto or whatever is it's not who we play, it's how we play. So we spend a lot of time focusing on, what we can do better and how we can improve as a football team and how we can make our teammates better instead of what the opponents do or whatever. So, that's what we focus on, which is kind of what you're saying. We're focusing on getting better at what we do each and every week and each and every day. And if we do that, things usually turn out our way.
Makes the show a lot easier for me when we have winning teams. And of course, when you play each other in the district, it makes it tough on me too, because I've got to say that almost the same thing to touchdown as I do to you. Wish you the best of luck, and hopefully we have a good game.
I appreciate it. Looking forward to it.
All right, we're looking forward to it too, and we'll be back in just a moment.
We're here today at Santamon High School to present our Player of the Week Award. Our corporate sponsor is Santamon Muffler, and our plaque sponsor is the Care Chemical Group. Well, this week, Reed Myers caught 3 passes for 75 yards and a touchdown. He receives the Offensive Player of the Week for his excellent performance. And on the defensive side, Player of the Week award goes to Evan Williams, who led the team in tackles and sacks. Tell us about your performance.
I just want to say thank you to the offensive line for giving us enough time to throw the ball, and Cooper giving the ball to me and making me make plays for my team.
Can't do it by yourself, right?
No, sir. No, sir.
All right. And here we go. Evan, on the defensive side, tell us how it was for you.
Well, I think we played a pretty good game. We just couldn't really finish the game out. It was pretty close. I mean, it was a two-point different score. And we're coming back this week with all our players because most of our players are out from this week.
All right, that's our Players of the Week from Santamon.
Quality contractors use quality concrete. We have the best concrete in the nation right here in Baton Rouge. Our concrete is made to last this generation and the next. After more than 20 years in business, you're probably riding and walking on quality concrete. There is a difference in concrete. Make a choice that lasts for years to come. Go with the best. Go with quality concrete. Call or scan this code today for a free estimate.
The newest remodel restaurant in Gonzales is Brubacher's. Come see us at the same location, serving a variety of food with an exciting new menu to tempt your taste buds. Bring all your friends and meet on the patio. You'll enjoy the big screen TVs throughout the restaurant. There's something for everyone. The best hamburgers, po' boys, salads, and delicious steaks, as well as daily lunch specials. See why family and friends enjoy meeting at Brubacher's.
Brakes for Less is your new stop for quality car maintenance and repair. We'll beat any written estimate by 15%. That covers a wide variety of services, including brakes, tires, oil changes, tune-ups, suspension, shocks, struts, and air conditioning to keep the right temperature. Brakes for Less is dedicated to saving you money, and when you visit, you'll be as comfortable as possible while you wait. Stop by Brakes for Less in Baton Rouge on O'Neill Lane or in Gonzales on Airline, where we'll beat any written estimate by 15%. Guaranteed.
Marchand's Interior and Hardware Specialist. You've got it made.
Come into our showroom and let our experts guide you through our large selection of today's latest trends. Marchand's flooring and countertop collections offer these styles with unbelievable prices. And at Marchand's, we install it all. Come in to see all of the promotions and specials going on now.
With Marchand's interior and hardware specialists, you've got it made.
So you guys want to come over later? Oh, I'd love to, but Will's scheduled to catch the flu.
You can't really schedule your illness.
Yeah.
That's why we work around your schedule. Lake Urgent Care.
Monogramming Unlimited is just what it says. They do embroidery, silk screening, advertising specialties, awards, business cards, plaques, and sublimation. Call Monogramming Unlimited for all of your needs in Gonzales.
Bailey's is world famous for its andouille. Try their sausage, hoghead cheese, boudin, tasso, and smoked chickens. Look for the Sausage Man on Airline Highway LaPlace or visit Bailey'sAndouille.com.
If you've been in an accident, Guillory's Collision Center will assist you to obtain a rental car with your insurance company and cut through all the red tape. They're honest people that care about your total satisfaction. Call Guillory's today. Got computer problems? Does your computer have a virus? Give us a shot at fixing your computer. Pico Computers has years of experience. Pico will have you up and running in no time. Call today, 647-8882.
Welcome back once again here at Brewbachers. We want to remind you that Sports Scene is sponsored by Quality Materials at Ascension Concrete Company, our corporate sponsor. And we want you to try something new. The menu at Brewbachers is one thing. The patio has been renovated. That's another thing. And the food is great. I can tell you about that as well. So bring the family. You'll enjoy yourself here at Brewbachers. They're always looking for things to get better here, and you're always looking for things to get better there. We've got Michael Smith that talks Prairieville football. So it's well, talk about it a little bit. I mean, it was a tough game. You're in district play now, and you're finding it's going to get tougher as you get in the district, I think.
I think so. And, our main goal, we tell the kids, is, to try to get a certain bit better every day, at practice and in the game. And there were defensively, we had some decent things that happened for us. The first few touchdowns we gave up were a lot of mental breaks. We had started a freshman in our secondary, and so a little bit of communication had gotten lost. We kind of settled down and were able to play some good defense, got a turnover in the second quarter and did some other good things. So it goes back to, like we've been talking about, trying to find those things that are positive and moving forward. I mean, Dutchtown's a quality football team. Offensively, we struggled pretty much the whole night, but the guys kind of stuck it in there and were tough and tried to do the best we thing. Special teams were better than they were the week before. So, it can be a hard sell, and I don't know how much the kids believe us, but that process of helping them see where we are, as far as a program and getting established is definitely there, and they can see it. Not all of them, but I do feel a vast majority. But the crowd, the people that were there to watch the game, the excitement around it beforehand, just to have it, it was definitely something that was fun to be a part of and see, and it was a good night.
How is your team speed? Did you match up well, or are you a little bit
I think
slower
I do. We do have some good team speed, but like most coaches will know, when you have indecision or indecisiveness or lack of confidence, you don't run as fast. So we have a lot of young guys that got some speed to them, but they're still young, and so they get in the game and they don't turn it loose.
That's something hard to develop is team speed, but the other stuff is a developing thing.
No doubt, no doubt. There were times when we were in the right spot and we had everything taken care of on offense and defense, and they just overpowered us. And so
tackling, things like that.
Things like that. Missed tackles. You miss a tackle, or a guy runs through a tackle. Offensively, you go to do a down block and you got good position. He just kind of throws you aside or is able to move you, even though you got the angle on him. But again, we've only had those. We started the guys in the weight room in June, so we keep talking about off season. We keep talking about the future. So it's going to be a big push for us even as we end.
I don't know if your players saw the Georgia-Alabama game or not, but Georgia falls behind 28 points, comes back, the biggest comeback ever in Georgia history, takes the lead, but then 13 seconds later, they're behind again. I mean, you gotta keep that concentration level up all the time.
I was sitting over there listening to Coach Oliver talk, and I agree with him. Momentum is, especially in high school sports, but in any high school football game or college football game, even the pros, momentum is so hard. Sometimes you have to create your own momentum. Sometimes you get it through a mistake the other team makes, and I think that's kind of what happened with Georgia and Alabama a little bit. And then Alabama came back and got theirs, and then they created their own. So, you know,
they can't ease up at any time.
No, you know, what we try to teach our kids, you know, is always, is you got to stay level-headed. Whether you're winning by 50 or losing by 50, your excitement, your level of everything needs to be about right here. You can have peaks, but you can't ever go too high, try to stay there and then drop. You got to stay right at that level, neutral spot. Always get yourself back to neutral and get ready for the next game or play.
You've got another district game coming up. Maybe you can comment about that a little bit.
Yeah.
With Walker, you got to go
Walker
on the
High
road and play them.
Yeah, you know, we're going to be heading over to Walker on Thursday night, which is actually good. It's a short week, and I kind of wanted that. I gave the boys the weekend off after the Friday night. Just told them, hey, man, go enjoy, be a kid for a weekend, just get away from football. So we play Walker Thursday night. Great football team, good athleticism all around. Coach over there is such a good coach. They're well versed in everything that they do, you know. So we're gonna do our best. We're gonna, you know, not change things up very much. Not that we're very complicated as it is right now, but you know, with the short week and kind of coming off of a pretty rough beaten loss, you know, we're just trying to get their momentum back, try to get their confidence back.
Just a reminder to let people know that you're playing varsity football, and it's the first year the team has ever been assembled. When you put it all together, start to finish, it's the first year of the school. And you could have gone junior varsity, but you elected to go varsity, and they're growing, I'm sure, each week because of that, I would think.
I think so. You know, it's hard. They're still teenage boys, and we're coaches, you know, so I feel it. You know, I feel that lack of confidence, and it definitely humbles you. That growth is something that we are looking for and trying to develop and grow and figure out ways to increase it, even in practice.
Does this give you a chance to play younger players a lot and develop more toward the future?
Well, sure. Well, we only have 10 seniors on the entire team.
Oh, okay, so you're young to begin with.
Out of those seniors, maybe 2 start for us. So defensively right now we have 1 starting senior. Offensively, I think we have 1 that's starting on the 2 starting on the offensive side of the ball. Then after that, you probably only have 3 or 4 juniors on either side. So we start as many freshmen as we do seniors right now.
So that's got to be something good to the future. But I know you got to worry about right now.
Yeah, and it's like there's some merit to the idea that playing guys young will help them in the future. But if they don't learn the right things when they're young, and we're not doing a good job of coaching them and teaching them, you know, what's happening and getting them in the right perspective, I don't think it does matter. So we're still trying to handle that situation as best we can to make sure they don't lose that confidence in themselves.
Well, good luck on the road next week, and good luck against Walker. Hopefully, I'm not expecting a W, but I'm expecting the improvement.
We just want to see a little bit more improvement, and I'm hoping we have a bigger stride than we did this week.
And we might get a W. You never know. That's why you play the game.
That's it.
All right, we'll be back right after this timeout. We've got Sports Scene hosted by Brewbachers here in Gonzales. Beautiful afternoon here on the patio.
We're here today at Prairieville High School to present our Player of the Week Award. Our corporate sponsor is Newly's Master Sandwich Builders, and our plaque sponsor is Roland Homes. Well, this week, Charlie Green receives the Offensive Player of the Week Award for leading the team and scored a TD too.
Yes, sir.
Well, tell us about it.
We just did the play action. Corner out was wide open. I just threw it to him.
All right. And on the defensive side, Stanton Delapas had a pick 6. Tell us about that.
Yes, sir. Kid in the flats. Did my assignment right. Got eyes out to the flats. Ball was there. Just took it to the house. I mean, played my assignment right. Nothing I could have done better.
All right. That's our Players of the Week from Prairieville.
Quality contractors use quality concrete. We have the best concrete in the nation right here in Baton Rouge. Our concrete is made to last this generation and the next. After more than 20 years in business, you're probably riding and walking on quality concrete. There is a difference in concrete. Make a choice that lasts for years to come. Go with the best. Go with quality concrete. Call or scan this code today for a free estimate.
Everywhere we go, people want to know
who we are.
So we tell them, we're Cypress Roofing. Everywhere we go, people want to know. People want to know who we are, so we tell them, we're Cypress Roofing, we're Cypress Roofing.
Call us today for your free evaluation.
Josh?
Call today, 225-450-5507.
Rhino Tint has professionally installed window tinting. They use top quality window tint film which carries a lifetime warranty. Feel free to wait in our lobby while your tint is being installed. Rhino Tint in Santa Monica.
St. James Nursery in Gramercy is your headquarters for your landscaping needs. They have plants, shrubs, and trees available, including palm trees. See Patrick or Denise Wagasback. Call them 869-5254.
Gronyard Furniture and Appliance has top name brands like Ashley, Sealy, Lazy Boy, Maytag, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Toshiba, KitchenAid, Stearns & Foster, Serta, Speed Queen, and more. Gronyard's in Donaldsonville.
Pedrine's Portable Buildings invites you to visit their new location on the Airline Highway in Prairieville. Pedrine's offers free estimates, free delivery in surrounding areas, and setup. We do workshops, outdoor kitchens, even snowball stands. Pedrine's Portable Buildings.
When you're serious about appliance repair, call Hitman. They offer reliable professional repair for a wide range of household and commercial appliances. They'll have you back up and running in no time. Hitman Services.
Ernest Martin Incorporated is owned and operated by Bud and Sean Martin. Their 9 trucks deliver sand, clay, and limestone for residential, commercial, and industrial needs. Ernest Martin Incorporated. Since 1970, we're in it for the long haul. Bro Welding and Industrial Supply prides themselves on same-day delivery. Customer service is our #1 priority. They deliver on time, every time. Bro Company, serving the area for over 30 years. On the web at broco.com.
Sanama Muffler and Brake has been serving the Sanama area for many years doing exhaust work, brake, tune-ups, air conditioning, and general auto repair. Call Sanama Muffler for all of your repair needs. 644-2564.
If you've been in an accident, Guillory's Collision Center will assist you to obtain a rental car with your insurance company and cut through all the red tape. They're honest people that care about your total satisfaction. Call Guillory's today.
Diaz Tire and Auto Repair invites you to shop with them in Gonzales and the Highway 42 Prairieville location. Bring your school ID and get $5 off oil, lube, and filter. Diaz Tire, Airline Highway Gonzales, and Highway 42 Prairieville.
Got computer problems? Does your computer have a virus? Give us a shot at fixing your computer. Pico Computers has years of experience. Pico will have you up and running in no time. Call today, 647-8882.
Welcome back to the show, everyone, here at Brewbacher's. We're out on the patio once again, where it's a beautiful day to talk sports, and we've got Guy Mistretta, head coach at Dutchtown, to talk about another victory.
Yes, sir.
You got it going.
Yeah, well, we'll take everyone we can get.
I know it's going to sound like a stupid question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Is it easier to coach when you got a winning streak going than it is when you've got some ups and downs?
It's all the same, you know. Each week you start over, win or lose.
It's a whole new week, isn't it?
Yeah, it's you get into a routine. Other people kind of think about records and what may happen in the future and all that. As coaches and as players, hopefully, we're all focused Sunday through Friday. It's a new experience each week. You start from scratch and you go. So,
of course, the enthusiasm at practice is a little bit picked up, I would think, when you're winning.
I've been in situations where we've had losing streaks, and it's tough to motivate the kids. So it changes from that standpoint. But the routine and hopefully, the focus is the same.
I was watching the Georgia-Alabama game, and I couldn't believe Alabama
crazy
got
game.
a 4-touchdown lead, and then they lost the lead, and Georgia came back from the biggest comeback in Georgia history 28 points.
Yeah.
They take the lead, but they'll have the lead for 13 seconds because they kicked off and boom, touchdown back the other way. Have you ever had anything like that happen? Where
I've been in. I think we've been in everything.
Ups and downs like that.
There's.
If you're in coaching, it's going to happen.
I would have to really think about it, but we've been in every situation imaginable, and it's all. That's what's great about the game. You know, you play until the final whistle.
Well, and you got to play it to the final whistle.
Absolutely.
They did too, because the interception at the end of the game was in the end zone. That's how it was going back and forth at the end like that. Well, you've got you got a game coming up. Well, this was a district game, by the way, which is a nice fixture to get, and it was another shutout. So you got 2 in a row. You got to feel pretty good about that defense.
We do. Coach Harrell, our defense coordinator, does a super job. Always has. Can't say enough about the work that they put in preparing each week. But the challenges are coming, and we're 4-0, but our best opponents are still coming on the schedule. So we've got to really step it up.
Next, which is a rivalry game, and a game where they're coming off a victory.
Yeah, they had a great game. Talk about back and forth games. They had a great win Friday night, where they had to come from behind. They have played such a solid schedule, right? They're 1-2, but the opponents they've lost to are really, really good. So we're going to have to really up our game this week and to be prepared for these guys.
How much can you get out of looking at a video of the game? I know you can see blocking and tackling and all that sort of thing, but how much can you actually game plan from looking at video?
Oh, just, all the situations. From a defensive standpoint.
Like third and long and third and short.
Those type of down and distance situations, as well as formations and personnel. Everything comes into play. We've got a really good system that we use where we can have it all printed out for us and have a good idea of what to expect. But at the same time, the offense is doing the same thing to you, right? So they're coming up with some new wrinkles each week.
The thing that's amazing to me is to see how the game keeps evolving and changing. There was a time when you had the 3 backs in the backfield, you had the wishbone offense,
right.
And then you had the split backs, pro set type thing. And then you go to I backs. It seems like the offense keeps changing now because the defense is stopping them, but then the defense falls behind because the offense changes up.
The speed of the game has changed a lot, right? So, offenses are spreading out a lot more. Defenses are becoming quicker. So, the biggest thing to me in the last 10 years is to play at quarterback. Those guys have just become such, especially when you have a really athletic guy that it adds an extra player to the offense. That you just can't account for. That has really changed the game.
When a game changes like that, when do you make that decision? Like the first of each week? The reason I asked the question, I wonder what would happen if you went back to like a Notre Dame box. You would confuse the defense so much, it'd be incredible.
Absolutely. Well, and folks have done that. Dale Weiner used to do that with his little motion, his I forget what they called it, little spin offense that they had. You couldn't prepare for it. It was really a version of wing T. But if you saw it all of a sudden on game night, it put you in a bind real quick.
I would think so. Well, you got Santa Maria. Talk a little bit about them.
I think it starts with the quarterback, Cooper Babin. He's a really good player. He extends plays is the biggest issue. You feel like you're in control of a play, and the guy keeps it going, and then they have a big play off of it. So we're gonna have to really prepare from that standpoint. They're always well coached. O does a great job. He's got a good staff, so it's gonna be a challenge. We're really looking forward to it. Again, it's gonna be the best opponent we've played to date.
Any extra pressure, the fact that you're carrying the torch right now undefeated?
No. Again, we start, we meet, our kids come in at 4 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. and we start from scratch every week, 4 o'clock Sunday.
Well, we hope to see you again next week with another W, and I'll say the same thing to Santa Monica. Keep it balanced.
Absolutely.
But, we look forward to it. It's a good football season, and I hope the weather keeps up like this.
Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Looking forward to the week.
We'll be back right after this.
We're here today at Dutchtown High School to present our Player of the Week Award. Our corporate sponsor is Diaz Tire, and our plaque sponsor is Hollis Orthodontics. Well, this week, Derek Walker Vice receives the Offensive Player of the Week. Tell us about how the game went. Put lots of scores on the scoreboard.
Yeah, the game went great. Most thing we talked about in the locker room and stuff about controlling the game, make sure we know what we're doing, and being very dedicated. We're very dedicated to what we're doing right now.
And this week, Drew Price receives the Defensive Player of the Week award. Y'all control the game, and tell us about your fumble recovery.
Fumble recovery, it was a great moment. Not too many defensive players, you would see get a touchdown in the game, and especially on the line. That's a hard place, to even touch the ball. So it was a great moment, and I feel like that comes from our team working together and keeping our composure, even if we're up by 60 points at halftime. It all comes together as one.
All right, that's our Players of the Week from Dutchtown.
Quality contractors use quality concrete. We have the best concrete in the nation right here in Baton Rouge. Our concrete is made to last this generation and the next. After more than 20 years in business, you're probably riding and walking on quality concrete. There is a difference in concrete. Make a choice that lasts for years to come. Go with the best. Go with quality concrete. Call or scan this code today for a free estimate.
The UPS Store is not just a shipping store. We're the shipping store. The Leave the Packing to Us store. The We Understand this is more than a package store. We're the pack it, ship it, guarantee it store. The Peace of Mind store. We're the right around the corner. Go to We Ship It All store. The UPS store. Be unstoppable. When we pack it and ship it, we guarantee it. So find your local store today and ship with confidence.
Gronyard Furniture and Appliance has top name brands like Ashley, Sealy, Lazy Boy, Maytag, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Toshiba, KitchenAid, Stearns & Foster, Serta, Speed Queen, and more. Gronyard's in Donaldsonville.
Diaz Tire and Auto Repair invites you to shop with them in Gonzales and the Highway 42 Prairieville location. Bring your school ID and get $5 off oil, lube, and filter. Diaz Tire, Airline Highway Gonzales, and Highway 42 Prairieville.
For your next party or get-together, don't forget the ice. Pick up or order from a locally owned company. Bateman's Ice of Sanama. They deliver and supply storage boxes too. Bateman's Ice, the clink makes the drink.
Hey folks, Craig at DeLone Supermarket with my main man Rod. We just want to let you know that we sell certified Angus beef, fresh produce, deli. Check out our Facebook ad at DeLoneSupermarket.com for our specials, and thanks for watching Sports Scene.
St. James Nursery in Gramercy is your headquarters for your landscaping needs. They have plants, shrubs, and trees available, including palm trees. See Patrick or Denise Wagisback. Call them 869-5254.
Rhino Tint has professionally installed window tinting. They use top quality window tint film which carries a lifetime warranty. Feel free to wait in our lobby while your tint is being installed. Rhino Tint in Sanama. Industrial Marine Valve is proud to support local athletics. They offer valve, pumps, and repair services. They're located at 715 South Sunny Avenue in Gonzales. Phone 644-9220.
Diaz Tire and Auto Repair invites you to shop with them in Gonzales and the Highway 42 Prairieville location. Bring your school ID and get $5 off oil, lube, and filter. Diaz Tire, Airline Highway Gonzales, and Highway 42 Prairieville.
Trash Rangers is a locally owned and operated company. Call them for residential service, roll-offs, and front-load dumpster. Their flat rate charge has no hidden fees. Call 225-363-9053.
Got computer problems? Does your computer have a virus? Give us a shot at fixing your computer. Pico Computers has years of experience. Pico will have you up and running in no time. Call today, 647-8882. Gronyard Furniture and Appliance has top name brands like Ashley, Sealy, Lazy Boy, Maytag, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Toshiba, KitchenAid, Stearns & Foster, Serta, Speed Queen, and more. Gronyards in Donaldsonville.
Welcome back to the show here at Brubacher. Sports Team is sponsored by Quality Materials, an Ascension Concrete Company, and our corporate sponsor. I want to mention that for sure. And we want to welcome Elise Groh, who is a homecoming queen at Dutchtown. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's got to be exciting for you.
Yes, it is.
We'll talk about that a little bit. What happened when you got named? I mean, what went through your mind at the time?
I was like, oh my goodness, I'm getting named. And I was like, oh my, like that.
I can imagine.
And my principal had to, I was like going from here to like here. And then that's when he met up with me from the field. And so we walked down that way, and then that's where I got crowned. Literally right there.
You know you're going to be homecoming queen for the rest of your life. If you're 10 years from now, you'll invite you back probably, and they'll say former homecoming queen. You're always homecoming queen from now on.
Yep.
That's what's cool. Well, talk a little bit about some of the organizations you're involved in.
Okay.
The things you do.
So I'm involved in Special Olympics. And I do track for them. And I'm in choir for 4 years.
Wow.
And wrestling cheerleader for the boys, 4 years. And Special Olympics swim, 4 years. No, not 4 years. Just this year.
What's a Team of Dreams? What is all that about?
Team of Dreams is baseball. Been doing that for 2 years.
Oh, okay. And that's got to be exciting as well. I would think that being involved with Special Olympics, that's got to be a real treat to be involved and help the kids. I don't think that you got to enjoy the hard work on that. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, I'm one that runs the runs it, but I run in it.
Oh, okay. So that's you're part of it, then. That's really great. That's good. Good for you. The being homecoming queen, it's got to be exciting for you. But talk a little bit about that. About being. What are your duties, or what are your expectations? I guess at the football game you were introduced as the homecoming queen there, right?
Yes, I was. So being homecoming queen was great, and I have all the court members to thank for. Thank for hanging out with me, and they
had to vote for you, right?
Yes,
all these people had to vote
they had
for
to
you.
vote for me.
That's great. You know what it's like to go through an election then.
A little bit.
That is fantastic.
And then,
anything else you'd like to mention? Go ahead. This is your time. Glad to have you with us.
Somebody nominated me.
And then they had to vote for you, and you got in. And
yes.
You're the homecoming queen. We want to congratulate you. Hope your reign of queen for the year is great, and the future as well. I think that's going to be super. Good luck to you. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be back.
Gronyard Furniture and Appliance has top name brands like Ashley, Sealy, Lazy Boy, Maytag, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Toshiba, KitchenAid, Stearns & Foster, Serta, Speed Queen, and more. Gronyards in Donaldsonville.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan, or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care. Church funeral services.
Brakes for Less is your new stop for quality car maintenance and repair. We'll beat any written estimate by 15%. That covers a wide variety of services, including brakes, tires, oil changes, tune-ups, suspension, shocks, struts, and air conditioning to keep the right temperature. Brakes for Less is dedicated to saving you money. And when you visit, you'll be as comfortable as possible while you wait. Stop by Brakes for Less in Baton Rouge on O'Neill Lane or in Gonzales on Airline, where we'll beat any written estimate by 15%. Guaranteed.
Monogramming Unlimited is just what it says. They do embroidery, silk screening, advertising specialties, awards, business cards, plaques, and sublimation. Call Monogramming Unlimited for all of your needs in Gonzales.
So you guys want to come over later? Oh, I'd love to, but Will's scheduled to catch the flu.
You can't really schedule your illness.
Yeah.
That's why we work around your schedule. Lake Urgent Care.
Terry's Express Lube is located on the Airline Highway, Gonzales. They specialize in oil changes and state inspections. Ask about regular or synthetic oil. They'll get you in and out in a hurry at Terry's Express Lube.
Hey folks, Craig at DeLone Supermarket with my main man Rod. We just want to let you know that we sell certified Angus beef, fresh produce, deli. Check out our Facebook ad at DeLoneSupermarket.com for our specials, and thanks for watching Sports Scene.
St. James Nursery in Gramercy is your headquarters for your landscaping needs. They have plants, shrubs, and trees available, including palm trees. See Patrick or Denise Wagisback. Call them 869-5254.
Rhino Tint has professionally installed window tinting. They use top quality window tint film which carries a lifetime warranty. Feel free to wait in our lobby while your tint is being installed. Rhino Tint in Santa Monica. Industrial Marine Valve is proud to support local athletics. They offer valve, pumps, and repair services. They're located at 715 South Sunny Avenue in Gonzales. Phone 644-9220. Trash Rangers is a locally owned and operated company. Call them for residential service, roll-offs, and front-load dumpster. Their flat rate charge has no hidden fees. Call 225-363-90.
Hebert Steel Incorporated, Gonzales and Baton Rouge, offers structural steel fabrication. Hebert Steel is a proud supporter of all high school sports in this area. Phone 644-5316 or 291-2144. Got computer problems? Does your computer have a virus? Give us a shot at fixing your computer. Pico Computers has years of experience. Pico will have you up and running in no time. Call today, 647-8882.
The newest remodel restaurant in Gonzales is Brubacher's. Come see us at the same location, serving a variety of food with an exciting new menu to tempt your taste buds. Bring all your friends and meet on the patio. You'll enjoy the big screen TVs throughout the restaurant. There's something for everyone. The best hamburgers, po' boy, salads, and delicious steaks, as well as daily lunch specials. See why family and friends enjoy meeting at
Hope you enjoy the comments from the Queen at Dutchtown and the coaches. We'll be back next week with a lot more.